Previously on Afloat. Good morning! Ryan has decided to challenge himself to do 30 laps around the boat for 30 days. And when I mean 30 laps, I mean walking. Day number 8. What number in your route?
5.
Number 5 out of 30. He's just getting started. Ready?
Yes, ready. Careful with your left.
1, 2. We recently purchased a used but in good condition Bauer Junior 2 dive compressor. And today's the first day we are going to attempt to fill our tanks.
This will work if it sort of prevents the eddy and keeps the exhaust from getting into that circulation, and there's not very much wind, so there's not a very strong eddy. But if the exhaust does circulate back, this will just, continue that. It won't actually help. So we'll find out.
I've never done this before, but when Ryan was in his early 20s, he worked at a dive shop and he filled a lot of tanks. But that was at a dive shop.
We have a really accurate carbon monoxide meter, and we'll check very carefully so that we so that's really the biggest fear, is carbon monoxide. I was measuring over here and I was getting like 20 or 30 parts per million, which is too high for sure. I decided to check over here to look for cleaner air, thinking that the clean air I could stick my head in there and breathe, and it spiked up to like 400 parts per million, which is dangerous. I think the exhaust, it's shooting this way, and then the wind's swirling. Our whole idea was we wanted to shoot, we didn't think the exhaust would shoot out very far.
No.
So we thought it would blow, it would kind of shoot out to the side and blow back, but it's shooting this way to the side, deflecting off the deck even, because it shoots down, deflecting off the deck and then swirling back around.
So now we have to think of another spot.
Yeah.
And it's not like this thing is light. What is it, 85 pounds?
No, it's 96 pounds.
Okay, it was time to move this thing to the bow. And Pete, we got 78 pounds off the boat. It took us 2 days, but we did it. So technically, we're only 20 pounds heavier now. Well, yes, moving the compressor, we had a little tumble there. That's what you get for moving almost 100 pounds around the boat with me and with somebody with muscular dystrophy that has lost a lot of his strength. But look at the beautiful cover I have made, and it's lined with plastic. And this is where the compressor lives when we are using the compressor, but not when we are underway. And with our little tumble, Kiapa got just a little scratch, and me also. Not bad. I'm healing, and yesterday Ryan put some epoxy on that little scratch, so not bad. We found a spot. The compressor not only puts air in your bottle, it also takes the excess water out. Our first time using a compressor.
It's not my first time using a compressor.
Okay, it's my first time using a compressor. It's your first time using a compressor on a boat.
Yeah.
And that was a process just to figure out where to put this damn thing so that we wouldn't get doused with carbon monoxide. All right, nice warm.
None detected.
All zeros, right?
Zeros for carbon monoxide.
Awesome.
And I will check oxygen in a little bit, but the oxygen should be fine. I can't imagine any reason why it wouldn't be. Talk me through. So,
okay,
the whole dive profile.
Go down and first bonk with my head just to make sure that I can do that.
What's the signal?
That's gonna be bonking my head. Okay. After I wrap it, to let you know that I'm ready, it's gonna be. If I don't hear you, I'll say it again.
Emergency signal. If anything goes wrong with you, or if anything goes wrong where you're losing the grip, whatever it is.
And aborting.
Aborting.
Yeah, then it's 5 or more. Rapid.
That's it. And
Yep.
then
And then if you hear that from me, you're gonna try and fix whatever you're fixing. If I hear it from you, then that means I need to abort and come up and get my ass out of the water and up to you as quickly as possible.
that's correct.
Okay.
And then finally, when I'm finished,
And I'm free!
that's it.
Okay. The water comes into the holes of the sail drive to help cool the engine. The zinc is also located in this area, and normally when changing this zinc, you take the boat out of the water. So that means hauling the boat out once a year. So this is an experiment. We're wrapping the sail drive with a bike inner tube so that the water does not come gushing into the engine compartment.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
How was that for you?
No, it was fine. I can feel you. I can feel things moving around under there, which was kind of neat. And then it felt like, I don't know if it was the wind gen or when you were in
The bilge pump just turned on where I was sitting.
At least it's working.
Yeah.
Wrapping it, I mean, I took my time, but apparently a lot of water leaked in still.
I don't know if it was new water coming in from the wraps or whether it was water that was already in there. There's a good liter of water in the boat, maybe
Oh, that's not
half
bad.
a liter. No, but
A
I
liter's
mean,
not bad at all.
well, when it's continuing to come in, it, you know,
Okay, yeah. But it worked!
as well. Yeah,
I mean,
we're
we
gonna.
were able to access it without having to take the boat out. We were able to access it.
Yeah,
without
if we had to
having to
actually
take-
replace the zinc, if that water kept coming in at that volume,
Yeah.
that might have been tricky. Let's do it
Well,
real
high
quick.
five. Yes.
Okay, all right, I got a lot of water to
Check
clean up.
one thing off the list, off the maintenance list.
It's
Done. Can hear the.
it's still oozing out.
Is water still coming in?
Hope not.
You want to go check?
Yeah, I'm gonna check in a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna get out. Let's go see what we can find underwater. It's always nice to dive with friends. I always have to yell since I have the the housing on. Within the first few minutes of our dive, Rachel introduced us to Sunny, a raccoon butterfly fish. Last year, Rachel dived this area 26 times, and of those 26 times, 24 of them she met Sunny. It was as if he recognized her. He nibbled at her, watched her, and occasionally even left his home and swam alongside her, only to return with her at the end of her dive to his home. It's been 6 months since Rachel dived this site, and she was super curious if Sunny would still be there. And he was. I think I saw a few tears inside her mask. Welcome to a turtle cleaning station. This is where turtles settle in, kind of like a car wash, and let the fish pick and clean the algae off of their shell, face, feet, mouth, nose, anywhere they can get to. This particular station has a coral ledge which the turtle is clearly taking advantage of. I'd like to think he's getting at those itches, but Ryan says he's getting the algae off. I like the scratching itches off. It's cuter. I think the theme of today's dive was cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. The turtles were at their cleaning stations, and even Sunny got into the action by cleaning Ryan's stinky foot when he was hovering nearby.